Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Let's Play Vagrant Story. Hopefully this is the last time I have to do this. Oh, you don't want to use that emulator. You want to use this emulator. This emulator is awesome. Crashes. Every boss fight. Well, not every. Most boss fights. So, I've been trying to do a couple episodes a day, every day. In fact, tell you full disclosure, I was concerned I wasn't going to be able to finish this, so I have already uploaded the first 2 episodes. I took them down. Because I didn't want to do that. I hate uploading as I go. I would rather wait till everything's done and then upload. But because this is a monthly, I don't have that luxury. You guys are aware of the monthly and the monthly project and all of that. And you know that I like to pick games that don't take 6 weeks to finish. Everybody else picks topics that take forever. Wow, that's an elixir. Fantastic. Anyway, we can, if we want, grind from the skeletons and all of that here and maybe get some good stuff. In fact, on one of my runs earlier that got lost to the sands of time, I picked up some pretty good equipment. No elixirs, but some pretty good equipment. Like that guy's sword would be great. I'd love that guy's sword, but I don't get it. What else? I did ask this question a while back, and the answer I got was everybody wants me to play the games not emulated and play them on regular hardware whenever possible. Let me tell you what it's like trying to record a PlayStation 1 game off a PlayStation 2 in 2019. Doesn't work. See, the PlayStation 2 outputs at a certain video resolution. The PlayStation 1 does not. It outputs at a different resolution. So, my capture device, my nice capture device that I did Little King Story with and a couple other games, it captures only at the higher resolution. It will not capture at a lower resolution. So if I want to do like a Nintendo 64 game, that's not what I wanted to do, or a PlayStation 1 game, I cannot use my new capture device to do that. I have to use my old Easy Cap to do that. Now that is kind of a pain because they redesigned the Easy Cap. I'm getting crap all for drops this time. The old one used to have the little converter in the middle of the cable. The new one, it's built right on, like the USB connector is in the converter, so it makes it really heavy and really obnoxiously long and just not pleasant. Plus, I don't think they look as good. Anyway, I cannot use my new capture device, the one that captures the higher definition stuff, with OBS, which is what I use for most of this stuff. And I cannot use the Easy Cap with the other device. I can, with an upscaler, plug the PlayStation into the new capture device and get better capture, but it is so incredibly dark. This is a very dark game. It doesn't look dark here because I've kind of got the brightness cranked up a little bit so you guys can see it. It is just a mess. Anyway, long story short, the ROM I got would crash at this boss every time, and it is a dragon, and a dragon proper. And I tell you, our best weapon for this dragon right now is our sword. Yeah, it would crash at this boss all the time. So my next option was replay everything up till now on the console, record it knowing that it looked bad, and just make you guys deal with it. Didn't want to do that, so I have my CD, my copy of the game. I ripped a new ROM from it, and I tested it, and that's what we're playing on. This dragon breathes fire. You saw that in the cutscene. It kind of sucks. Because that's half my health in one attack. Didn't have it equipped anyway. So, thanks, dragon. To keep the dragon from using fire, stand under his neck. He's got to have distance on you to do the fire thing. Under his neck, he can really only do one or two things. That is, hit you with his head or hit you with his tail. So, speaking of tails, tails are the dragon's weak point. And he will do everything he can to keep you away from it. So our next best bet is to hit him in the head. And that's hard to do, because dragons, you probably noticed, are big and don't like to get in a position to where you can see what you're doing. And so I'm having a heck of a time seeing where I need to be to make that happen. You saw that fire attack and how it took half my health. That was with 0 risk. If my risk is high, it's just death. I can't chain that anymore. So we're too close. He can't really do much. I'm gonna swap those. Circle's the button I default to. And while that's gonna not heal me, it will reflect that damage back to the dragon. And why is it so loud? I have turned this down so many times. This is getting annoying. No sense in chaining and chaining and chaining. If you're gonna miss, it's just gonna raise your risk. And wham! Reflecting damage back at the dragon is about the best way you're gonna hurt it. Have it. That was the wrong button. I'm playing sloppy because I'm annoyed. That's not a good place to be while fighting a dragon. Do I have degenerate does not work. Magic does not work on dragons. That's why I'm not going to cast it. Christ, what is my phone doing? I could have kept that going had I been able to time it better. This is going terrible. I might even start over again because I'm not happy with how this fight is going. I am very not happy with how this fight is going. Do not hit me. What's going on? All day, every day, I get an alert noise, and there's never an alert. Get rid of it and go back to my Windows phone. Never wanted to throw a phone through the wall before until an Android phone. Terrible. That's not what I wanted. Now, what I could have done to get a better dragon weapon is back and forth and back and forth and back and forth through all of the rooms that had the lizard men in it and just fought them over and over and over again. For reference, I think it took me 15 minutes to destroy that dummy to get my sword up to human killing quality. So it would take me a couple hours to get a weapon that effective against this dragon this early in the game. There. Give me my points. Give me some strength. Yeah, damn it. I don't want health. Some intelligence and analyze. Oh boy. And we got a new thing. Inflicts an additional 100% damage, but we get 30 of that knocked back at us. Probably won't ever use that one. And good on those for a little while. Inflicts an amount of additional damage equal to 10% of the damage Ashley has sustained. Not super useful. Reduces MP based on how much we have used. This can be useful, but enemies have MP restoring items in this game, so that doesn't help. We can add paralysis, I suppose. Door is unlocked. We want to go that way. First, Let's clean some of this out. And I wasn't paying attention to see how much we got, so hopefully it was good. Prestasia here increases when it says equip up. That means equipment durability. You know, we had those damage points. Equip up just makes the our tools more durable. 3 agility is not bad. I think I got 4 the first time I did this and 2 the second time. This won't do anything in this room. But what that does is that causes all the cloud stones in the room to stop when we're in free movement for about 6 seconds. Okay, anything else in here I need to get rid of? Yeah, nothing to analyze, so it won't let us cast that. Okay. Let's let our risk drop here for a second. And I'm with you guys. I understand you would rather see it on the actual hardware. This is just so much more efficient, so much more effective. As an example, our little Ashley familiar there in the bottom left, playing it from the PlayStation, having to go through either the easy cap or the upscaler to get it into a format that the new capture card would read, it just looks like a blur. There's no sharp edges on anything. Ooh. All right, we have a new dot on the map. It's blue. See the blue dot? Y'all know what the blue dot means? That's supposed to be a bell sound emulation, you know. We are in the city. We can go back down there should we choose. Let's hit this magic circle. Here's a door. It's locked with the crimson key. We can go right, we can go left. I'm gonna go right. Just because I can. Boss time! Oh no! Good thing we have a weapon that's really good against humans, huh? These knights are a little tougher than the ones we met in the catacombs. Nothing we can't handle, though. We got his sword. Too bad rapier is like the worst weapon in the whole freaking game for combinations. It's terrible. Legs. Broke your legs, man. Just die. We can't hold his axe. Our weapons are full. So what we do, we take it apart. Now, this young feller here is a wizard type. The wizard types usually have really, really terrible leg armor. Uh-oh. Now you're just being annoying. We went this way first to get the boss fight out of the way. I want strength. Health is fine, but strength actually is more helpful. Jeez Louise. So, we get a couple spells. We get Unlock, which unlocks chests locked with magic. Explosion, which is a attack spell. We get the Crimson Key. We can go back and open that locked door. We get some new armor, and his weapon, which is finally a blunt weapon and one that's actually worth using. Alright, let's take care of this poison. Yeah, we don't need to heal, but we will let our risk drop a bit. So, apparently the Cardinal in the hunt for Sydney, because Sydney apparently knows the secrets of immortality, and the Cardinal would like to be immortal. Isn't that nice? There's a cloudstone down there, but it's not active. That's weird, huh? Now, around here, can't go in any of the houses, just so you know. Don't ask. Can't do it. We will start running into knights, and we will run into knights as random enemies a little more frequently. There's a workshop. We'll stop back in there in a minute. And here is where we started. And we can now, like I said, open that door with the Crimson Key. So if you want to start grinding for equipment, this is a good place to do it. You just make this loop. Knights will appear in just about every screen. Again, you can fall in the water. You will just take some damage and then pop back. I think this screen in particular seemed to be really good for me grinding in the past. So. the only way we really have to go, unless we want to go back down, like I said, and maybe grind from some of those dragons, which I don't think I'll do, is the workshop. So, welcome to Magic Hammer, where we can work on bronze and iron. Nothing else, so it's a little... it's not great. It's not great. Next time, though, we'll do our workshop video. I'm feeling better about this. It made it through 2 fights, no problem.